The family of 21-year-old Tina Fricke, the woman shot by deputies along 195 Monday, is speaking out. Witnesses say Tina Fricke was standing in the median on Highway 195, pointing a gun at passing drivers. She was shot in the shoulder. In an exclusive interview, KXLY4's Katie Curry spoke to Fricke's mom. And Katie, her mom says over the last 3 years, Tina has made huge strides in her mental health battle.
Well, Aaron, and not just fighting for herself, but many others. Perhaps her most significant accomplishment, advocating for many children suffering with mental illness who are in foster care, just like she was.
Monday night, a lot of us made assumptions about the woman who pointed a gun at drivers on the highway.
Never judge a situation without knowing the backstory.
Tonight, Tina Fricke's mom wants you to know that story. She says on Monday night, her daughter hit a low. And it wasn't the first time during her long battle with mental illness.
She's had 3 suicide attempts besides this one
of which explains her criminal record. At 14 years old, Tina took her foster mom's car and T-boned a semi on the freeway. Since then, she's been trying to get better.
Out of the 10 years that she's been battling with this, the last 3 years have been, tremendously great.
Tina is very involved with Spokane Youth in Action, an advocate for suicide prevention, and is a member of the Advisory Board for Disability Rights of Washington, where she was most notably part of a class action lawsuit against the state of Washington. The suit represented thousands of youth who use Medicaid insurance and need intensive mental health services. During an interview in 2013, Fricke talked about her own experience being placed in foster care at 8 years old.
I was molested when I was 3.5. I started getting really angry, and I think it was more the depression behind it all.
In this settlement, the state agreed to provide more in-home and community-oriented treatment for mentally ill youth receiving Medicaid, instead of Tina's case, where they masked the illness with pills.
I know that I made a difference and that my word actually got somewhere, finally.
Tina's family believes she can move past Monday's incident, and she'll have their support every step of the way.
Tina's one that when she makes a bump in the road, she seems to get very down on herself. One of the first things she said to me was she thought that we were all mad at her, and that's not the case. We love her very much.
Aside from the legal trouble Tina now faces, which includes charges of assault and unlawful possession of a firearm, her mom says they will also be looking into treatment plans to get Tina back on the right track. Reporting live in studio, Katie Curry, KXLY4 News.